Welcome back to the Knowledge Hub podcast. What if I told you that more than a third of all startups fail for the exact same avoidable reason? They spend months or even years building a product that solves a problem nobody actually has. It's a huge gamble, but there's a way to turn that gamble into a calculated, data-driven bet. Today, we're talking about minimum viable product testing, or MVP testing. The core idea is simple. Instead of building the entire thing, you build just enough to learn if your idea has a real-world audience. It's about validating your riskiest assumptions with the least amount of effort. The most interesting part is that some of the biggest companies we know today started by, essentially, faking it until they made it. Take Zappos, the online shoe giant. The founder didn't start by building a massive warehouse and inventory system. He put up a simple website, and when an order came in, he literally went to a local shoe store, bought the shoes, and shipped them himself. He was testing one single crucial assumption: will people buy shoes online? He proved they would, without writing a million lines of code. That's the first key takeaway. An MVP isn't always a product. Sometimes it's a landing page, like Buffer used to gauge interest in its social media tool, or a simple video, which is how Dropbox went from 5,000 interested users to 75,000 overnight. The second insight is that MVP testing isn't just about getting a yes or no answer. It's about discovering the better idea that might be hiding inside your original one. Instagram, for example, didn't start as Instagram. It was a location-based check-in app called Burbien. But when the founders looked at the data, they saw that users were ignoring most of the features and were almost exclusively using the app to share photos. They didn't see that as a failure. They saw it as a signal. So they stripped away everything else, focused entirely on photo sharing, and the rest is history. This process changes the entire conversation you have with investors, with your team, and with yourself. You're no longer operating on a hunch. You're moving from "we think this will work" to "we have proof that it works." So before you go all in on your next big idea, ask yourself, what is the smallest, fastest thing I can create to learn if I'm right?